Hello, everyone. Hi there. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Just give me 2 seconds while I organize my my desk here. So sorry, let me minimize notifications. Okay, so welcome. My name is Hayden. I am the CEO, co-founder of Alpha Impact. Really happy to have you here with us this evening. The agenda for this evening is we're going to be talking a little bit about, we have a couple of topics, so it's going to be an interactive session. We may do some technical analysis, although it's a bit difficult to say what's happening in the markets at all times. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Alpha Games 3. I wanted to get your opinions on a couple of topics. So we've got more stuff to do with staking. We also want to get your views on where you get investment advice. So this could be TradingView, YouTube, Twitter, Alpha Impact, this channel. Hello, Amanda. So we are going to be talking about those topics this evening. So I'm going to move my laptop. So just give me a moment while I'm just moving this. I think it's a little bit better when I'm not looking to the side. So, all right, there we go. There, look at that, even better. Hello, hello. So, first and foremost, we want to get the opinion of our audience. Opinion question 1. So the format for this evening is going to be similar to last time. I'm going to be mentioning some questions. We're going to be jumping straight in and getting to know each other. And I'll share what I think, and I'll kind of moderate the conversation. And I'm really interested to get to know from you guys how you feel. So question number 1. Sorry, I've got so many wires here. Okay, question 1, market sentiment update. Are you bullish on BTC, ET, and ETH, or bearish? So, question 1, market sentiment. Are you bullish on BTC and ETH, or are you bearish? I'm really keen to hear your thoughts. So I am going to be looking at the chart while we're just waiting for a few responses here. I'll let you know what I think. It looks, actually, we're seeing some pretty strong support. So I'm tempted to say that we're strongly supported at these levels. But let's see what you guys think. So let me know. Andreas, welcome. Andreas Erlandson, Amanda, welcome, and anyone else who's here. Let me know your thoughts on the market. I'm really keen to hear what the view is here in the audience. So I'll give everyone a moment to respond, and we might look at the chart, but let me know your thoughts. So here's my view. I mean, we've now seen BTC has been in this kind of wedge on the technicals, but what we've seen time and time again is that it's not actually the whales that are selling. I talk a lot about this on-chain analysis that we do, and it's not the whales that are selling. So it's the short-term people that are selling, and they tend to be the ones that don't influence the market. The people that influence the market are the whales, and they're the ones who are not selling at this stage. So all indications for us are that these whales are buying, and I'm not overly concerned that it's them, or sorry, that we're in, if anything, we're at a bottom, but we'll certainly see. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Are you bullish on ETH and BTC, or are you bearish? We might actually excited to buy BTC if it drops to 30. Yeah, 30 has been a long-standing point of support. Okay. Okay, we've got not a lot of engagement. So should we talk about Alpha Games? Should we talk about Alpha Games 3? Would the viewing audience be interested to learn about our plans for the next installment of the Alpha Games trilogy? Let me know if you're excited to hear about this. Alpha Games 3. Okay. So this will be a spoiler alert about the Alpha Games. So in essence, what is going to be happening is we're going to be launching Number one, we're going to be launching an LP pool later this week. We're also going to be launching a single asset staking pool, which will mean that our investors will have the ability to stake tokens. These ones will be, unlike the last ones with MantraDAO, these ones will actually be at a consistent APY. So the focus, Andreas, I still keep my super farm bag. You are the most transparent, active AMA guy out there. Wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you, Andreas. I'm very honored to have you along. We're very focused on delivering value for our token holders, and of course, all of it starts with delivering a product, which we're working very, very hard to produce. So I want to give a quick shout out to Austin, who's helping out. Austin, by the way, has actually agreed to do periodic AMAs, not every day, but sometimes with me. So we'll try to get him on an AMA at some point soon. I think it would be great for the community to hear not only from me, but also from my my technical co-founder, brother from another mother, and business partner, Austin. So we'll bring him in for an AMA very soon. And as I've mentioned, the staking that we're doing is something that we see being really important to our development. So we're going to be launching two. The alpha games specifically will be, and by the way, we might have a short session this evening just because we've got lots and lots of stuff happening. There's also been some media about us, so I'll share the link for that. We're very excited about that. I wonder if I can share. I don't think I could share images here. I'm not actually using Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. I'm using one interface that publishes to all these places simultaneously. So I'll share the media with you. We'll talk a bit more about the Alpha Games. So what is the Alpha Games? So the Alpha Games is something that we do to support our staking pools. So we have two staking pools that are live today. And you can go check out our friends on MantraDAO. So existing staking pools can be found on mantradao.com. And then we're having new staking pools that we're launching this week, and we'll be letting you know about the details for those coming up very soon. So those will be able to be, you'll be able to participate in those beginning later this week. We're going to be announcing and making the details public, and that's going to be happening soon. The rewards that we're going to be offering, so for people who participate in the top tier of our LP staking, there will be a reward that we will choose someone to win. I think we said $1,000 worth of tokens. So that's going to be the top tier. People who contribute. Oh wait, people that contribute. I got this wrong. People that contribute 1,000. There's three tiers. Alpha Games 3. 3 tiers of prizes. Oh, I can't enter a multi-space, so I have to write these comments one by one. Tier 1 is going to be those who contribute more than 1,000 worth of LP tokens. Tier 2, anyone who contributes more than 500 in 500? Oh, sorry, it's 800 in LP tokens. And tier 3 is anyone who contributes more than 400 in LP tokens. So these would be the tiers. We'll be having rewards that we push out for all of the different tiers. So tier 1 will have a prize, tier 2 will have a prize, and tier 3 will have a prize. So this will be for the LP staking pool that we launch later this week. And we're also going to be launching, we've heard your feedback, we are going to be launching, I can confirm, another naked or single asset staking pool. These both pools will be a fixed APY, which means that it does not change. So the staking pools with our friends at MantraDAO, MantraDAO is fantastic, we love them, they're great. But the APY does go down over time as more and more people enter the pool. The approach that we're taking with the next staking pools will be that they will be a fixed APY for a fixed amount of time. So that's the difference. And the feedback from you guys has been very consistent that this is what you want. So that's something we're really excited about. There's also going to be I guess a withdrawal period on these, so we're still working out those details, but be really interested to know I want to ask a question. If you had the option for a short staking opportunity with lower APY or a longer one with higher APY, which would you choose? So let me know. Really keen to hear. Sorry for all the caps. I'm reminded of my grandpa. Whenever he used to type, he would always type in caps so he could see the words a little bit more clearly. So I'm not my grandpa. I'm not 75 years old, but you know, grandpa, if you're watching, we're happy to have you here. So yeah, here's a question for the audience. So what would you choose? Would you choose a longer opportunity to stake where you'd actually have to put your tokens in for a longer amount of time with a higher APY? Or would you have a shorter one with a lower APY? So that's the question that I have for you. Frostech, we are going to be announcing the details later this week. It will be on our website. So we'll be publishing in a Medium article. Yeah, we'll be publishing in a Medium article all the details. I can confirm we will host more stuff on MantraDAO, and you can actually continue to stake on MantraDAO. And now is actually probably the best time to stake on MantraDAO because the APY is relatively high. So that's great feedback. Thank you, Frostech. Higher APY. We've actually listened to that feedback, and we have a, let's just say, slightly longish opportunity for you to earn a lot of APY on the current staking. So let me know, anyone else? Fixed APY. Okay, thank you, Amanda. It was, doesn't everyone want longer with higher APY? Well, some people want shorter. So, and Andreas, Amanda, and Frostek, what are your views on, I'm sure I've asked this before. By the way, we've had some people just join us. Welcome. This is the Alpha Impact exclusive Monday night. Should we call it a podcast, a show, an event, an extraordinaire? This is the Monday night session, so we are talking about staking. So my question is, if you had the option for a short staking opportunity with a lower APY or a longer one with a higher APY, which would you choose? So that was the question. And then the other kind of backup question was, let me just scroll up, market sentiment. So are you bullish or bearish on the current market situation? So for those that are just joining, that's what's happening. You haven't missed the show. So we're happy to have you here. So Andreas, it's interesting. I think a lot of people want a shorter APY, shorter period, and they just want to be able to exit. But I guess there's that difference between holding tokens because you believe in a project for a very long time, or having just a trading short-term mentality. We're very focused on the long term. So I'm sure those that have read the light paper in our pitch deck, that Austin and myself and the other team members are on a 48-month, that's 48-month vesting schedule. We're very focused on obviously delivering returns well, not delivering returns, but delivering a great product. So our token is the way that our customers will use our ecosystem and gain the ability to copy a top trader. So, okay, great questions and answers, guys. The next question is, question 2, where do you get crypto trading advice, info, and ideas currently? So I'm really interested. I know we have a lot of pro traders and some new traders and some amateur traders. I'm keen to get to know where you get your trading information, details, ideas currently. So let me know. I'm really keen to hear from you guys how this all works, or how your personal views on this stuff. I was looking at the chart. Apologies. So I'll go first. Question is out there for the audience. So I I started by actually going on exchanges and just looking for the tokens that were performing the best. But that is not necessarily the best way to pick winners. I would say definitely you want to be in a situation where you understand the fundamentals. And Andreas, you made a great comment, that we're transparent and all that stuff. My challenge in 2017 when I started working in crypto was really about how do I get to know all the founders of the blockchain companies. And so I would reach out to them and I would say, hey, you're claiming to solve this problem. Why do you think you're better than, why are you better suited to solve those problems? And how can you win against your competitors? And why are you better than them? And my philosophy as a CEO and as a co-founder is to try to be as accountable as I can to the community. So we're super focused on being here for the community, but obviously getting trading advice, info, and ideas. Really keen to hear where you guys get your insights from. So let me know in the comments where you get your ideas, insights, and trading advice from currently. Okay, Frostek, main info platform for me is Binance, but I'm a newbie. Well, that's okay. I think we all have to start somewhere. I started on Bittrex. I actually started trading crypto before Binance was an exchange, if you can believe it or not. Bittrex was the one that I started with, but they didn't really do much to educate. It was really just about giving access to that, different investment stuff. So I'm open to learn. I get from Mr. HH and also CoinMarketCap. Well, thank you, Amanda. Hopefully I'm not your only source of information. I'm just one person. You always should try to have multiple sources, and CoinMarketCap is another great one. Frostek, well, thanks. It's great to see that you're here, happy to learn crypto with us, alphas. I had another question to ask. Question 3, do we have ETH? Okay, let's just say this. ETH flippening. Andreas, CoinGecko newsfeed, follow YouTubers, 4chan, biz for shitcoins and gems, and so on. Interesting. Okay. Question 3, ETH flippening. What is your view? So the ETH flippening, by the way, is a phenomenon that describes the scenario where Ethereum becomes the biggest cryptocurrency above Bitcoin. And I think that, let's just look. We can actually share the screen. We're not going to do deep analysis, but we'll just quickly, hold on, how do I do this? Share screen. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. Here, no, not here. Here, no, here. Okay, so what we're looking at is these two numbers here, 217 and 586. So do we in the group chat think that Ethereum will become bigger than Bitcoin? So there's a lot of views on this. The way that we get this market cap is obviously by multiplying this number, circulating supply, by this number. But let me know what your thoughts are. Really keen to hear from you. Do you think that Ethereum will overtake Bitcoin? And while we're here, do you think that USDC will overtake USDT? If that's something that we think about. I think about it quite a fair bit. The market cap of, can I actually chart the market cap of this? Let's just take a look. I think we can. So I'm going to go back. This is not a technical analysis session. So USDC overtaking USDT, or Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin. So you can see, let's go to 1 year ago. So we're July 2020, roughly. Market cap was 1 billion, and now USDC, we're at 26 billion. That's a 26x increase. And let's take a look at Tether. Well, I don't think it's 26x. We'll see. We'll see. All right, where were we 1 1 year ago, July. Is this July? Let's just see the numbers. Okay, roughly here. So from 9 to 62. So is that like 9 times 6 or something like that? So you can see the growth has been much different. 5, 6, maybe 6.5-ish growth, 650% in a year for USDT versus 2,600%. Okay, we will go back to here. I learn a lot from Hayden because I never know how to see triangle point until I'm here, actually. Well, thank you, Amanda. That means a lot to me. So let me know, guys, if you have any views about ETH flippening or about USDC, USDT. You know, it's interesting, Andreas. I've been in crypto for many years, and in, I guess, 2018, December, I remember being at a conference, and someone asked, actually, it was SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO of FTX. Before FTX was even an exchange, he said, he was on a panel, he said, does anyone here in the audience think that there's actually, that Tether is actually backed one-to-one by real currency? Put up your hand if yes. And there was probably one person on, actually, in the whole auditorium, there was one, and this is at Beyond Blocks in December 2018 in Bangkok. And there was one person who was in the whole room that put their hand up, and it was actually a fellow panelist. And Sam proceeded to say, well, but we still trade with them. So I think, you know, that you could actually argue that's already priced into expectations. But so I was kind of thinking the Tether FUD would win. Tether and Bitfinex have had battles, long-standing battles with the New York Attorney General's office. You know, Leo is a brainchild of this battle, so I wouldn't underestimate the ability of Bitfinex to come back from this. However, I would say very clearly, you know, USDC is clearly becoming an alternative. And, you know, look at the two of them. If you were going to have one as an institutional product and one as not, or one as the institutional product, I think USDC is the one. I mean, audited, not audited. So I love panelists now. Got to sell all my shit coins to them. Well, we're very happy to have you here and looking forward to sharing the journey. And we don't think there's shit coins. I mean, a lot of them are, but we prefer to use the term altcoins because that's just a little bit nicer to say when we say it out loud. So, okay, you know what, guys, we might cut it early this evening. I will open for one last question. So this is the open mic portion. Open mic questions, comments, or anything at all from the audience. Okay, anyone out there, if you have questions about the roadmap, Alpha Impact, anything at all, Singapore, finance, anything related to crypto, Alpha Impact, me, the team, et cetera, let me know. I'm really keen to hear your thoughts. Andreas. Interesting question. I don't mean altcoins, I mean literally shitcoins. Okay, I think you're talking about the same ones I am. So I will give you that. I will agree with you that shitcoins, that there are some actual shitcoins. Van, lovely to have you with us, sir. I'm assuming you're a sir, but it could be madam. Yeah, trading volume for Alpha Impact. I mean, let's see what the trading volume has been. It has actually increased over the last little while. But I agree with you, we always need to be thinking about this as a priority. So I guess, what we're kind of focused on over the next little while, we've got, well, first and foremost, our beta is actually going really well. So just to give a quick update, our closed beta has moved to a larger closed beta. And so that will mean that we were now kind of starting to exponentiate the user base. If you're interested in becoming a beta tester, please talk to us on the group chat, the Telegram channel. But so that is going from a beta to a larger beta. We're actually launching trading competitions very soon. And then we're actually launching manual copy trading at some point. shortly thereafter. Sorry, I'm looking on the other side of the monitor at a whiteboard. So we're expecting that all of those things will increase the trading volume. Of course, we're super focused on liquidity, but we recognize that that's going to be driven partly by platform, partly by the marketing that we're doing. So next up on the agenda, we have staking, we have alpha games. I won't say the details, but we're doing some stuff with NFTs, and I guess we'll be making announcements maybe in about 3 weeks' time. So we do have, I mean, at a very high level, the concept that we're pursuing for NFTs is the same as we'll be pursuing with staking. And if customers stake tokens, customers or traders stake our tokens, they will have access to, it might be free trading fees for X period of time. It might be following more traders. It might be getting a higher percentage of revenue share. So the idea for us would be to give people an incentive to own the token. So that's really important for us. And then we're expecting that will, so there's the short-term stuff we're doing pre-launch. There's the trading competition. There's this kind of staking / NFT, and then the actual platform launch. So all of those things, Van, do take time. We're super focused on this, and it's something that we think about on a day-to-day basis, but thank you for the question. So open mic, if there's any more questions, let me know. Questions, comments, feedback, ideas, suggestions, anything at all you want to share, let me know, and I will get that answered ASAP. Long-term strategy for BTC and ETH. Well, there's two ways to think about it. BTC and ETH as a long-term asset, they've both been excellent long-term assets if you're able to hold for 3 years. So if you can hold for 3 years, it's always been a great investment. If you cannot hold for 3 years, it is perhaps, if you need the money to pay for stuff in your daily life, then you should not be, you should definitely not be buying. So I would buy in a reasonable amount that you can afford to lock up, and volatility shouldn't actually affect you if you have a long enough time horizon. All right, Van, Andreas, or anyone else, just let me know if you have any more questions. Otherwise, we'll call it a night, and we'll be back on Wednesday. Sorry, I wasn't sure about that. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be here this week, so Crypto Thursdays with Ariel, Good Girl Crypto, and myself, and we'll be back on Wednesday as well. So any last questions, let me know, guys. Otherwise, we'll close it off here and be back with you on Wednesday. Great. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. It's really lovely to have you here, and we will see you soon. And remember, Andreas, farewell, say hi to Ariel. Will do. She'll be here on Thursday, so you can let her know yourself when we're here. But I will let her know. Thank you very much, guys. And remember, don't just trade crypto, trade with impact. Have a great night, everybody.